and you'll show up in the pages of my book.
To the school for a graduate that has achieved as she has to want to come back and then tell everybody the 4 great things she learned as a Northwestern student.
Isn't that the truth? I realize part of that was learned at the knee of her mother or at the knee of her father, both of whom were outstanding administrators and teachers here at Northwestern. On the other hand, to hear her talk about her teachers in English and history and other disciplines and the extremely positive impact they had on her life as a scholar, it just caused you to swell with pride.
Right, before this started tonight, I was standing out in the hallway and Diamond Girl came on, and suddenly it was 1971, 72 all over again. I was right back on the NSU campus, and just to be back where I dreamed the dream of being a writer and someday writing a historical novel on the life of some great person. I didn't know who it would be then, and to be back and to see that it actually happened, it gives you such a good feeling, because I know if it hadn't been for NSU, none of this would have ever happened. For the teachers who taught me and changed my life and inspired me, they made it possible to really do this, so it's a great feeling.
Time I'm with her, I'm more and more impressed with the quality of academic programs and instruction at Northwestern State University. When you have a young lady like this who has made it in the world, who has demonstrated to other universities and to other people what a scholar she is, then you really take a deep sense of pride and gratitude at Northwestern.
Here in the spring of 1974 and went straight into the graduate program at the University of Maryland. And you know, you're very daunted when you leave a smaller school and go to an enormously huge school, and you always wonder if you're going to be up to par. Well, the very first day in my first class at University of Maryland, the professor wanted to assess how much we knew and didn't know. And so he got in front of the classroom, and there was about 63 people in the class. And he said to us, all right, who in this room has heard of the second Shepherd's play? And 2 or 3 people raised their hand. I raised my hand, and he said, and how many people have had the opportunity to actually read it? And all the hands went down besides mine. And he said, let me ask another question. How many people know what the Passion plays are? And I raised my hand, no one else did. He said, how many people have actually read the works of Spenser? Not just heard about Spenser, but read the works of Spenser. And I was the only one to put my hand up. And he said, where did you go to college? I said, Northwestern. Oh, he said, Northwestern. Well, you know, that explains it. And I said, Northwestern State University. And he went, well, where is that? And I said, it's in Natchitoches, Louisiana. It's the oldest city in the Louisiana Purchase. And he said, well, wherever it is, it's a damn fine school. And it is, and it was. And it certainly made me feel like I could compete against anyone from any of the big colleges at University of Maryland. And I had no problem. I was really prepared.
Cathedral. It is the second largest cathedral in the world, except for the Vatican in Rome. To tell you that it's huge, I have no words. I don't even have le mot juste to describe the Anglican Cathedral. It's breathtaking. And it's being constructed right here.
Takes the place of individual attention. You can go to a big school and sit in a class of 200 students or 100 students or 60 students and be one of the many. Or you can come to Northwestern and be one of the chosen few. All of my professors knew me. I knew them. I never felt intimidated going to their offices to ask questions. Still today, I see them. They remember who I am. They take time to help you achieve what you need to achieve. For some people, going to a big university is a great thing, and that's wonderful. But for me, knowing that someone knew who I was, cared about what I was doing, and wanted to make my dream come true was more important than having a big football team or whatever else people go to big universities for. I would never trade the one-on-one that I got at NSU for anything else.